Hi, my name is Justin and I'm going to teach you how to pitch a baseball from the stretch. First, you go to a set position. Then you raise your leg to a 90-degree angle. While you do that, you try to keep your toe to the ground. Then you slide forward, and while you do that, you try to form a T. After that, then you form something called the 2 L's with your arms. Then you follow through, and right when you point at your target, you let go of the ball. Now let's see it in action. First, I lift my knee up to a 90-degree angle. Then I slide forward, forming a T, then 2 L's. After that, I follow through, releasing the ball. I'm going to talk about 3 different types of pitches you can throw. The 4-seam fastball, which rises. The 2-seam fastball, which cuts. And the curveball, which curves. First, let's look at the 4-seam fastball. This pitch is good because it goes fast and rises, making it difficult to hit. It rises because of the seams of the baseball. The seams act like an airplane wing, catching wind under the ball during its backspin. The backspin naturally occurs as the ball is released from your fingers. Now I'm going to show how to hold the seams for the 4-seam pitch. First, you put your fingers on these seams. I normally hold the ball with 3 fingers, the index and middle finger on over the seams, and the thumb on the bottom. This pitch is called the 4-seam because all the 4 seams rotate in the air, which looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 seams. The second type of fastball is the 2-seam. The 2-seam is another good pitch to do because it is fast and cuts. The 2-seam usually has more movement than the 4-seam, cutting in the direction of whichever arm you are using, meaning if you're a right-hand pitcher, you get movement to the right. To grip the seam, you have to put your fingers over the part of the seams called the horseshoe. It is called the horseshoe because it looks like a horseshoe. For this pitch to move, you simply need to throw it with your natural motion. This pitch is called the 2-seam because 2 seams rotate in the air, which looks like this. It's only showing the 2 seams when it's rotating. The last pitch I'm going to teach you is a curveball. The curveball is kind of difficult to learn in my experience, but once you got it, all you need to do is practice. First, I'm going to tell you what the curveball does. The curveball is a pitch which is similar to the 2-seam pitch, but has a forward spin. The forward spin causes it to dive downwards to the plate. For the grip, the seams will be like this. It's like a 2-seam fastball, but you connect your pointer and middle finger together and put them on the side of the horseshoe. Now the way you throw is a little weird. Everything is the same as I taught you until the follow through. Instead of flicking your wrist when you release the ball, you hook it or twist the ball when you're twisting, like you're twisting a light bulb like this. When you do it correctly, it should dive to your target. These are the pitches I taught you. The 4-seam, the 2-seam, and the curve. But there are many more pitches in baseball, like the splitter, the cutter, the changeup, and the slider. Now here are some examples of professional baseball players using the 4-seam fastball. some examples of MLB players using the two-seam fastball. And the best curveballs.